Are you wasting money on irrelevant clicks in Google Ads? Have you ever looked at your spend and wondered, why am I paying for that search term? If so, this video is for you. I'm Matt with New Summit Advertising, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to find your search term report, identify wasted clicks, and use negative keywords to stop wasting ad spend and improve your campaign performance. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, so as you can see here, I am on the Overview tab in Google Ads. In order to navigate to the search term report, we're going to hover over campaigns on the left side of the screen. We're going to click campaigns once, click it again, and then you'll see a list of all of your campaigns. Now, I actually recommend reviewing your search term report campaign by campaign. The reason for this is that you may have multiple services or multiple products where you want to negate specific search terms for a group of products, but not another. So in order to move forward, we're going to go ahead and click the campaign here, hover over campaigns, but this time we're going to click Insights and Reports, and then we're going to click Search Terms. Now, before we move on, it's important that you understand the difference between a keyword and a search term. A keyword is what you're effectively bidding on within Google Ads. A search term is what was actually typed into Google to trigger your keyword. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and review the search term list. How I recommend parsing through this data is going to differ depending on if you are managing a service-based business or an e-commerce-based business. If you are managing an e-commerce-based business, you're going to look for search terms that are not relevant to your product or for a different product entirely, and build a negative keyword list of those types of search terms. If you are a service-based business, I would recommend the same, but I would also be wary of search terms such as DIY, how to, or can I, because these are very top funnel research-based search terms. And usually that means that the searcher is not ready to convert. So because this particular client has a tight budget, we are going to look for those type of search terms today. Now I have pinpointed a search term here, can I paint my garage floor, that I'd like to go ahead and add to our negative keyword list for this campaign. So in order to do so, you simply click the checkbox. Keep in mind, as you are going through your own search term list, that you can click multiple search terms at a time. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to go with the one, and then come up to the top here and click Add as a negative keyword. And as you can see here, Google is giving us the option to add as a negative keyword to either the ad group, the campaign, or a negative keyword list. We're going to go ahead and click Campaign, and then we're going to hit Save. It's that easy. We have now added that search term, which we can find here. Can I paint my garage floor? And we can see that it is excluded. Next, let's take a look at how we can review the negative keywords that we've added to campaigns in your Google Ads account so you can make modifications as necessary. In order to do so, let's go back into the Google Ads account here. We're going to hover over campaigns, click Audience, Keywords, and Content, and then click Keywords. Next, at the very top, we'll see a negative keywords tab. Go ahead and click that. And as you can see here on the screen, we can see the negative keyword that we just added moments ago. It tells us which campaign it's added to, the level, and then also the match type. Let's go ahead and talk about match types. There are 3 different types of match types for keywords within Google Ads. There is broad match, phrase match, and exact match. An example of broad match is red shoes. You notice that there's no syntax here for broad match. And this blocks your ad if the search contains both terms in any order. An example where it would block it would be buy red Nike shoes. You can see that red and shoes are in a different order, but they are still there. So Google would block this. Phrase match, notice the syntax of the quotations here, blocks your ad if the search contains the exact phrase red shoes in that order. An example of where it would block it would be cheap red shoes for men, because it is in the order red and then shoes. So the difference between these two is that red and shoes are not in order, but it's blocked because it's broad. In phrase, they are in order, and it's blocked for that reason. Exact match, which is added as negative keywords by default, notice the syntax here with the brackets, blocks only searches that exactly match that keyword. In this example, they use red shoes, but not buy red shoes online. So let's go back to the negative keyword list, and you have the ability to go ahead and hit the edit button and just change the match type right here within the campaign. Another option that you have is you may choose to just remove that as a negative keyword in general. If you change your mind, have a change of heart, you can do so by clicking the checkbox, hitting edit, and then hitting remove. Okay, next, let's go ahead and build out a negative keyword list. So in order to do that, we're going to go to Tools, Shared Library, and then Exclusion Lists. So this is a great way to get ahead of certain search terms right from the bat, and we're going to go ahead and do so. So we're going to hit the plus sign here. We will call this list negative keyword list, or NKW for abbreviation, and we'll call it account wide. Now, going back to what we just learned about the different match types, I would actually like to add how to, DIY, and can I as broad negative keywords, of which I will then apply to all campaigns. So you see here that I don't have any syntax here, such as the brackets for exact or such as the quotations for phrase, because I want these to be broad search terms or keywords that are negated. So we will go ahead next and hit save. And now that we have applied these 3 search terms, we're going to go ahead and click this, and then we're going to hit apply to campaigns and click the campaigns that we want to apply to. As you can see here, we just have 1 campaign enabled in this account. I'm going to click that and then click apply. Now, this should help playing whack-a-mole with the search term list for some of those broad related search terms that we talked about earlier. Okay, now you're probably wondering, how often should I review the search term report? If you've just launched a brand new campaign, I would recommend that you hop in there once a day for the first couple of weeks to make sure that your traffic is staying relevant. After the first couple of weeks, you could probably get away with just reviewing it weekly. However, keep in mind that reviewing your search term report regularly is sort of like pruning a tree. You clip off the weak branches so the stronger ones can grow faster. If you found this video helpful, but you'd rather have a team handle it for you, that's exactly what we do at New Summit Advertising. We offer paid search, paid social, SEO, and website design with one mission in mind: help elevate your business with data-driven marketing that actually performs. Head on over to newsummitadvertising.com and book your free consultation call. We'll set up an audit, identify wasted spend, and show you proven ad strategy to take your marketing to the next level. If this video helped you, consider hitting the like button and subscribing for more digital marketing tips. Additionally, leave a comment below about one of your favorite topics and we'll cover it in the next video. Thank you for watching. I'm Matt from New Summit Advertising, and I'll see you in the next one.